In this recording, we will be looking at the topic set language and notation, specifically for IGCSE and Excel. In the first recording, we're going to look at set notation language and the use of Venn diagrams, just the basic skills, really. So, set notation and Venn diagrams. A set is a collection of objects described by a list or a rule. Okay, right, so here we have a Venn diagram. And we've got A. We have a list of numbers in A, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And as you can see in that circle for A, we have the numbers 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. Now, this strange symbol here means the universal set. So it means like everything in the diagram. So you can see it on the outside here. So here, the whole thing represents, we're going to be using positive integers between 1 and 10. And as you can see, outside the circle, we've got 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9, because they are positive integers between 1 and 10, but not in that set A. Set B is multiples of 11. Okay, so this, I'm just getting rid of this, sorry. This N bracket A bracket actually means the number of elements in A. How many elements are there in A? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Just get rid of those dots. Okay, another symbol you might not be familiar with. These two symbols here. So that bottom one here means 6 is a member of A, because 6 is in A. And the other symbol means is not a member of. 3, is not a member of A, because it's not in the set A. Now, this circle with a line through it represents the empty set. So it's got nothing in it. So here, set B is empty. I'm going to put set B here, because multiples of 11, well, they're not positive integers between 1 and 10. First multiple of 11 is 11, and it's not on the list for A, so it's B is an empty set. It's got nothing in it, so we could write B equals empty set. Okay, so here, different example. We have A is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. B is 2, 4, 6. And this here means is a subset of. B is a subset of A. So what does that actually mean? Can you see that 2, 4, 6 are in all of B? All the elements of B are also elements of A. So I could put B like this. And that's why B is a subset of A, because everything in B is actually in A too. Okay, I'm just going to introduce C, which let's say is 1, 3, 4, and 7. So we could say C is not a subset of A, because all of the list, all of the elements of C are not in A. We're going to look at how to fill in a Venn diagram. So here our universal set is all positive integers are less than 10. P is prime numbers less than 10. O is odd numbers less than 10. So let me just write in our prime numbers less than 10 here. We've got 2, 3, 5, and 7. All the odd numbers less than 10, 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. I'm going to fill in the overlap here first. So what goes in the overlap between O and P? What occurs in both? 3, 5, and 7. What is left for P? Just 2. We never duplicate the numbers. It's already in P. 3 and 5 and 7 are already in P in the overlap. And then for the odd numbers, we've got 1. And don't forget the numbers around the edge, because we've got all positive integers less than 10. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Oh, and 9 goes in here. Okay, so now we've filled in our Venn diagram. Let's have a look at some other set notation language that you might be given. So P, this funny symbol and O, actually means, if I was going to write it in words, it would be P intersect O. In your head, though, you need to think of that as the overlap. So it means everything that's both in P and O. So with P and O being the overlap, in your head, or in my head, I imagine it to be this bit here. That's what it represents, because everything here is both in P and O. So what's both in P and O here? 3, 5 and 7. So we just need to list those numbers. This other symbol here, which you may not be familiar with in 2, means union. P, union, O. That represents everything either in P or O, or both. So that's the union there. Just be careful with the wording here. It can be in P or O or both. So what's in P, O or both here? You've got 1, oh, that's going to be a curly bracket, never mind. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7 and 9. This P with a dash means the complement of P. But I always think of this as not P, the opposite of P. So what is in my diagram, what is not in P? We've got 1, 4, 6, 8 and 9. So in this question here, it's slightly different because this time each number represents an amount. So in this example, it's an amount of people. So in this last example, because the universal set was all positive integers less than 10, number 9 represented the number 9, not 9 people. So in this example, can you see it's a little bit different? Because E, our universal set, is people at a party. So I think as well, you might want some more information here. C represents people who own a cat. And D is people who own a dog. Right, okay, so N with your brackets and C means the number of people in C. Let's just be careful about this. So if we look at C, it's all of these people. It's everything in C. So can you see it's 11. 7 add 4 is 11. C intersect D. What's in the overlap here? 4. So the bit in the middle there, those 4 people own both a cat and a dog. So the 7 people own just a cat. 11 people own a cat, but those 4 people own a cat and a dog. And D with a dash means not D. So those 12 people own a dog. How many people do not own a dog? 7 add 3, 10. Okay, we're going to just start putting some of this information in the Venn diagram. and then we'll have a look at answering these questions. Okay, so we have in the Venn diagram, U represents pupils in a class, F pupils who play football, and B pupils who play basketball. 8 pupils play football and basketball. I always like to start with the overlap anyway, and the first sentence represents the overlap. 8 goes here. 14 play football. That whole circle for 14 represents football, so this has to be 6, because 6 add 8, 14. 5 play basketball only. Again, you've got to be careful with the language because they played basketball only. They go here. 4 play neither. You might want to look at these questions and have a go at them yourself first. Put me on pause, maybe unpause when you're done. First one is how many people play football? Well, that is actually answered in this purple text, isn't it? 14. Next question, find N bracket B bracket and express what this means in words. So B, how many people are in B here? 8 plus 5 is 13. What does that 13 represent? Pupils playing basketball. How many pupils are in the class? Let's just add up all these values. 6 add 8 add 5 add 4, 23. Oop, I missed out C. So this means F intersect B. The bit in the overlap is 8. And it's the pupils that play both football and basketball. Now, last one, we've got B complement, not B. So this 6 and this 4 are not in B, so it's 10. Okay, let's have a look at this last example. You may feel like you want to have a go yourself now. Just put me on pause if you'd like and unpause when you're finished. I'm going to pop my information in the Venn diagram first. Okay, so which elements appear in both? We've got 3 and we got 5. And then in A, we've got 1, already got 3 and 5, 7, 9. And for B, 4, 6, and the numbers around the edge, 2, 8. So list A union B. So don't forget, A union B is anything in A or B or both. All of these numbers here. So we have 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9. Number of elements in A intersect B. We've got 2 numbers here, so it's just 2. List A complement or not A. So here, got all the elements in A. So not A is just 2, 4, 6, and 8. Okay, list the elements in A intersect B complement. So anything not in A intersect B. A intersect B is this middle bit here. So we want all the numbers not in that section. So we've got 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. And is A union B a subset of A? So this here is A union B. For all of those elements in A, well, no, they're not. So A union B, that would be subset. so is not a subset of A.